Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this edition of Yorkville Sports. You're in the nest, the Eagle's Nest, and I'm your host, Joe Patrick. Well, for the next few weeks, we're going to cover our travel basketball program. This is the first time in which Yorkville Sports is covering the actual travel basketball program from start to finish. We're going to get around to some of the games. We're going to talk to the players, some of the coaches. Even get some of the parents involved. We're going to talk to Daquan Hawkins, the director of the program, and see what his take is on our travel basketball program. This is the beginning of the season, and the games have gotten underway. We've only gotten one game underneath our belt, but when we come back, we're going to tell you about that first week and how our teams did. So get ready when we return to the Eagle's Nest. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And as I said, we're going to give you the scores from the first week of our travel basketball program. But that's not it. What I'd like to let everybody in on is that you can send your pictures and or videos, if you have any, to us here at Yorkville so that we can pop them up on our screen in the back that's right behind me and show you the pictures in which you've taken of your boys out while they're playing their games. You can send those over to news@yyaa.org. You can put together a little caption and let us know what you thought about the games. And we'll get it up there. Maybe we'll even come around and interview some of you. So I need you guys, you shutterbugs out there, to let us see what's going on when we're not around. We want to see what's going on with our travel basketball program. And as I said before, we're going to hope to get Daquan Hawkins in here one of these weeks to tell us about the progress that the boys are making, tell us about anything that's going on, their trips, and how much fun the guys are having. So we have three teams this year. We have the fifth grade, sixth, and seventh grade teams. And in the first week, that was the week of the 25th, I believe it was 25th of November. Well, he sent it in to us on November 25th, but it was from that Saturday. Remember, we were off 1 week for Thanksgiving, and we will return to play on Sunday of this week coming up. And remember, some of the games will be played on Saturday. Some of the games will be played on Sunday. We're down at Basketball City, I believe, which is in lower Manhattan on the east side. All right, so our fifth grade team, in our first game, our fifth grade team played the New York City Trojans, and they won that game 30-24. We don't have boys' names and everything yet, but we're going to get that in there. Maybe I'll have some of the names later. I'm not sure. In our sixth grade division, our boys played the BSNY Titans, and they won 57-23. BSNY. What does that BS stand for? I don't know. I can't say. I can't tell you what I think it should say, but we know what our boys did to those guys from the BS New York, Anyway, in our seventh grade division, our boys beat the East Side Escalades, 59-47. So fifth grade, 30-24, sixth grade, 57-23, and the seventh grade, 59-47. So there you have it, our first week, and the boys came out swinging. Not really swinging. I'm going to say bouncing those balls, that is, getting it all over the court, getting up those three-point shots. No, they don't have three-point shots in our league, but whatever it was, those long shots, that's in the Baseball Academy gym. That's kind of throwing shots at me here. But they got those balls up and they got them in the basket. That's playing team ball. And, team ball, we're going to talk about this throughout the league, throughout the season. Anyway, playing team ball is what playing organized sports is all about. Organized team sports is all about. No one man is an island, and no one player can actually win a game, but we can dominate. One player can dominate somebody else. And obviously, in one of these games, or if not all these games, one of our boys dominated. Maybe next week we're going to find out more about which one of these guys is actually shaking things up. We're going to call it tree shaking elimination and see how we can narrow it down. We're going to give you some stats on all the boys as the season progresses and let you know exactly where they fare. So this is a short, abbreviated version of our Eagles Nest, and we'll see you next week. But, we have to part with this little note. We want to let everybody out there in basketball land know that we're Eagles. And as Eagles, we fly higher than everybody else. And we fly down and we come down on teams with our talents. And we grab them and we shake them around and we shake things up to bring about the best possible program. As you can see, the best travel program here in New York City. That's the Yorkville Eagles. So when we return next week, we're going to give you more scores. Maybe we'll even have some pictures and highlights or something like that. Remember, you can send yours in. Just send it to news@yyaa.org. You can address it to Joe Patrick if you like, or just send it. And we'll get it up here on our screen and let you see what's going on around the league. Hopefully, we'll be able to get out there and see you guys sometime, maybe this Sunday. It could be any Sunday. But when you see us, you'll know who we are. Come by and say hello. Tell us how things are going. All right? So when we return next week, we'll have more scores. Until then, I'm Joe Patrick for Yorkville Sports.